What's the sluttiest thing a man can wear? Apron, just apron. That get-up that Sean Connery wore in Zardoz. 3 shorts. Please refer to the man on the right in this post. Edit. I can't believe my top comment of all time is a link to some dude with an epic moose knuckle. Rip my inbox. According to my GF, her panties. Those billowing white shirts and tight pants/boots combo. It's a pirate's life for me, winky face. Jeans that show the V and no shirt. Tight shirt with the buttons halfway undone. You know you gonna sleep with that guy, but you won't respect him. White tight shirt with sleeves rolled. Pink sweatpants that say juicy on the bum. Number nothing but a smile. A vest with no shirt under. Jock's strap. Wizard hat and robe. What's the perfect response to someone calling you ugly? I guess we're in this together. Edit. Uggos unite. Thanks for the awards, they are my very first ones ever. Reminds me of that classic Rodney Dangerfield joke. I go to the doc and he tells me I'm fat. I tell him I want a second opinion. He says, okay, you're ugly too. Geez, I tell ya, I get no respect. Yeah, but I will be sober tomorrow. End number X200B. Wait. End number X200B. Damn. Complete emotional and mental breakdown followed by lifetime in a psych ward. Fuck one of their parents. I may be ugly but at least I ain't got no money. That's okay cause so are you. Kurt Cobain, Lithium, 1991. And you still married me? Yes, please degrade me more. The more you can ham it up the better. K. I'm ugly? If the Catholic Church saw you they'd start promoting abortions. You still looked. And I'm still out of your league. Nothing. Why would you waste time justifying a troll who says hurtful things for reaction? Identical twins of Reddit who owns a pet after living separately, what was your pet's reaction when it saw 2 owners? My identical twin's dog has never reacted to me in a way that implied that he was confused. The human babies are a different story. Our dog can easily tell them apart. Little children cannot. I actually read a sad story about this a few years ago on Quora. A guy's identical twin brother had died and he inherited his brother's dog. The dog did not think the twin was his owner. Except, one day he happened to put on one of his deceased brother's pants. The dog came up to him and immediately started doing the wiggly happy dance until he spoke, and then it was a light switch turned off and he became a barely tolerated stranger again. It was actually kinda heartbreaking to read. I got a cat. Cat decided it only liked my dad. Period. No exception. Well, except for my dad's twin brother. Loved him as much as my dad but never confused them. So not a twin, but a daughter of one. We had a dog called Gromit, who started with my aunt and then moved in with us including her twin sister/my mum. He did get confused at first when he'd see my mum and auntie in the same room and one of them called him, but the confusion did only last for a couple of seconds. Then he would just get excited about cuddles and walkies lol. My mum also had a cat called Mitzi. She's a very shy cat and would hide from visitors. When my aunt went round, Mitzi hid but once my mum left the room she came out and cuddled my aunt as if she was my mum. After that she bonded with both of them. Mitzi now lives with my aunt ever since my mum passed away. She's managing well but does sometimes seem to wonder why there's only one of them at times. My dog was so confused at first, but eventually he realized that he had 2 people to give him twice the amount of cuddles and treats. My cat and my quails know my voice. They don't really care about my face. Also, I have very long hair and my sister has short hair. They didn't care more than with any other new visitor. My cat ran away and my quails came to say hi. Not quite what you asked, but it reminded me of a funny anecdote I'm sure people will appreciate regardless. We had 3 dogs, 2 lab mixes and a Samoyed mix, so 2 blacks and 1 white. Easy to recognize. Then one day we had to look after a friend's lab because she had to go to a job interview or something, I can't remember why. But this meant there were now 3 black dogs and 1 white. They all ran through the house past the sofa table where the cat was lounging. He didn't care about the first lab mix he knew. He didn't care about the Samoyed mix. He didn't care about the new lab. He freaked out when the elderly lab mix he'd known for over 10 years walked past him because that was one black dog too many.